For the first time ever in Pokemon Go history, you can change any Pokemon's IVs from 0 all the way to 100% using a new feature called Hyper Training for $20, which you must spend to get the one and only Golden Bottle Cap, the most valuable item we've ever seen. Today, I'm on a mission to claim it, see how this new Hyper Training feature works, and turn one of my rarest shiny Pokemon to the best Shundo in my account. The journey officially began in Las Vegas during Pokemon Go Fest when I unlocked the one item I needed to kick everything off. Golden Bottle Cap, which we could use live on stream and begin the Hyper Training. Golden Bottle Cap times 1, 3, 2, 1. Bam, there it is. And then, look, there it is. You got a Golden Bottle Cap. Sick. Enables a year-long Hyper Training course where you can fully raise all three of a Pokemon stats. You have 8 days left. Golden Bottle Cap. Click the Zacian. Oh, you can raise all stats. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, next. What is this? Okay, a little glitchy. Start training. Are you sure you want to train Zacian 5498 to 5629? Yes. There's so many screens. There's so many screens. Let me use it. Okay, Golden Bottle Cap. 3, 2, 1. Bam. We're gonna click that. Whoa, thank you for the Golden Bottle Cap. I'll initiate Hyper Training course for you and your Pokemon. This is cool. Intensive process will push the limits of what's possible for Zacian, keeping your goals in mind, custom training protocol, and here we go. Okay, Hyper Training tasks. We've got defeated Team Go Rocket Leader 5 times with the trainee into your battle party, play with your trainee as your buddy on 15 different days. Oh my God, it's so annoying, bro. This 15 different days things is it's so annoying. There's one time-gated one, earn 5 candies exploring. So, I mean, we don't even need to work on this right now because we're stuck for 15 days. Wow, change goal. That's interesting. See all tasks. So here's this, by the way. So attack when 40 raids. I wish we could do that right now because we're obviously raiding. Catch 60 different species. Power up a Pokemon that shares. This is good information right here, chat. Defense training. Play with your trainee as your buddy on 15 different days. Power up a Pokemon that shares a type with your trainee 30 times. Catch 60 different species of Pokemon with your trainee as your buddy. Catch 1,500 Pokemon with your trainee as a buddy. So this is cool. It shows you the entire thing, like all the tasks that you're going to need to do to get your Pokemon to its goal, to Shundo. It's here. So earn 5 candies exploring, complete 45 field research tasks, hatch 30 eggs, earn 10 candies exploring. So this is super easy. 15 days is wild. Isn't that annoying? That's so annoying.
Welcome to a new sponsored segment where I buy things and then give all of them away to you. And to do that, we're going to be using today's sponsor, Courtyard.io. The best place to rip virtual packs for real Pokemon prizes. They have all sorts of mystery packs, including baseball, football, most importantly Pokemon, and their mystery packs have a couple of amazing things. For starters, your odds are all shown to you, so you know the exact odds of what you can get out of each tiered mystery pack. And regardless of what you pull, you can get an instant 90% buyback offer to cash out your card, whether it's good, bad, great, or ugly. Plus, you can rip, buy, sell, and store your hits all on the same website, which is mad convenient. And today, I'm going to be spending my money to open a couple $100 in mystery packs and give away everything that I hit. Starting big with a $100 mystery pack, let's just run it. And if you want to win whatever I pull out of this mystery pack, use the link in the description to create an account with Courtyard and then comment down below your Courtyard username, and then we'll pick a winner. And the winner will get... All right. Slightly cooked there. PSA 9 Legendary Treasures Mewtwo. How about a $50 pack? Let's see it, baby. Let's see it. Somebody in the comment section will win a PSA 10 Shiny Rillaboom VMAX. Okay, they're getting better. And now we're going for 3 $25 packs. Pack number 1. All right. PSA 10 Rainbow Rare Creamy. Amazing. Pack number 2. PSA 10 Diamond and Pearl Holo. And then pack number 3. By the way, link in the description gets you 10% off your first go. Shadowless Nidoran PSA 7. And again, to win all of those, comment down below your Courtyard.io username. Use the link in the description to sign up. Thank you to Courtyard for the sponsor for a little bit of a giveaway.
Okay, so I'm assuming you already know what Hyper Training everything does by now. So I'm actually about to complete, there we go. Zacian just found a candy. Oh my God, bam, earn 5 candies. New Hyper Training task unlocked. This is the first time that I've done this, so I have no idea how it looks or works when doing or completing Hyper Training tasks. So we'll see right now. First though, eggs, I guess. All right, so when we go to our Zacian and click on the boy, Zacian stat increased, fantastic, +1 HP, so cool. See details, check it out. Okay, I need one more team leader encounter until we get our attack stat up 1, which I think we'll check the IVs in a second. And then obviously we have to keep playing with our buddy on 15 different days. It's gonna take us a while. So hopefully we can complete these other 2 tasks before this one's done in 2 weeks. And then complete 45 field research tasks with your trainee as your buddy, which will not be hard at all. Okay, then looking at all tasks, again, once we finish the attack one, we just have to win 40 raids, easy. The defense training will be very annoying though, because as you can see, we've got power per Pokemon 30 times, easy. Catch 60 different species, catch 1,500 Pokemon, and we can't do those 2 at the same time. That'll take a minute. And then also earn 10 candies exploring with your buddy. It takes 10 kilometers. That's 100 kilometers of walking, which isn't too bad, right? But it's gonna take a minute. Okay, boom, complete field research task. We just got 1 done. And then when checking the IVs, as you can see, check it out. Yeah, there's like a little dumbbell on the bottom, so you can tell which stat was hyper trained. Okay, let's see if we can get a Team Go Rocket balloon or encounter and knock the next one out. Got him. We got Cliff right here, which is fantastic. Gonna bring our Zacian into the party. Let's do it. Now, this is not what we're looking for today, but Cliff is great because Shadow Gibble. And like, Shadow Shiny Gibble is insane. Would be a nice detour of the day. Boom, done. And this is gonna complete new hyper training task. Unlock a hyper training task and it's gonna level up an IV. Let's go. Bam, defeat 5. That's cool. That's, oh my God, we actually got the Shadow Shine. That's, you know what I say, this would be a nice little side quest. Okay, dude. I guess that's a nice part about the hyper training tasks is they kind of force you to go out and like do a handful of like pretty solid things in Pokemon Go. So you're probably gonna get some cool stuff while hyper training Pokemon, which is cool. So don't be so frustrated or intimidated by the big hyper training tasks. You have a year to finish them, and there's plenty of cool things to get along the way. Brother, that was almost, this could have been a Shundo. If you purified this, it wouldn't be, but I mean, that was pretty close. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, now when we go to check out our Zacian, wait, hold on real quick. Okay, boom, there we go. 6 days on that. Yeah, we've got a Smeargle. Okay, so Zacian, let's check it out. Hyper training, click that. Stat increased, dude, it is so satisfying. It is insane right now to think that I am completing in-game tasks and improving the stat of a Pokemon, like bringing the IVs up. Brother, this game is 9 years old. We have for 9 years never been able to change the IVs of a Pokemon. Purifying was a revelation, still hard to get a Shundo as you could see, and obviously trading, you can like re-roll the IVs, but to take a Pokemon you already have and just consistently chip, make it better is so sick. Okay, +1 attack, look at the details. Attracting 15, win 40 raids with your trainee in your battle party. This is gonna be easy. I actually have a live stream challenge today where I can't leave the Santa Monica Pier until I catch a shiny. So I'll just do every single raid the entire time and just do all the raids with with Zacian. And 45 field research tasks, which is something else. But this is cool. Once we complete these 40 raids, we will have successfully brought our Zacian up to 15 attack. That's so cool. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we have another attack stat with hyper training on it. That's so cool, dude. And does that mean that I could power it up more? Or does it just automatically power itself up? I guess it automatically powers itself up because I didn't spend any Stardust, but I would assume if its IV gets higher, its CP gets higher. 3593, 3528. I guess we'll find out, because as you can see, I've got a 100, I caught this one, 100% IV Zacian right here at level 50. It's at 5629, so by the end of this hyper training, this guy should go from 5528 to 5629. So again, I guess we'll see. Oh, also just got some field research done, by the way. Bam, hyper training task, 45 field research. We're at 5 officially. So, bang. Check this out. I just caught a Glaring Corsola as part of the field research breakthrough box, which has nothing to do with anything because I forgot to hit the record button. But if we look at our Zacian, we scroll down to hyper training, as you can see, 44 out of 45 field research tasks. So we've got power up a Pokemon 9 times. Yes, it's happening. We hit the research, bam, 45 out of 45, done. New hyper training task. Oh, yeah, there's a new task. Brother. All right, check it. Also, we have that, which doesn't matter. So, if we go to our Zacian, this is exciting, we go to hyper training, stat increased +1 HP. That's so sick to watch the IVs get better. That's crazy. Okay, so the next one is hatch 30 eggs with your trainee as your buddy. So I do have eggs that I'm incubating right now. This will not take a long time. just because I run every day. I'm running 3 miles a day right now to try to get the summer bod really going, and I lift in the morning. So the adventure effect, or the adventure sync, tracks a lot of progress. So we'll do this in like 2 days or a day. The next one after that is gonna be way more difficult, but I hope that we can finish it fast. For now though, we're gonna work on attack training 15, win 40 raids with your trainee in your battle party. I've got a raid right on top of me, a 1-star raid, and then another one right next to me. And I wanna look, Zacian CP, has it been climbing this entire time, or is it fixed? It's at 5541. What was, I don't know if it's going up. It's still lower than these two. So I guess the IVs still are technically kind of bad. Dude, this is so cool to see. We have 2 dumbbells now to hyper train it up. So we are on our way, and dude, a couple more raids and we've got 15 attack, our first perfect stat from the bottle cap. This is such a cool, I'm so in. I'll pay $20 for this anytime, bro, whenever they bring this back. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the 40 raids with the training in your battle party, and tomorrow we'll actually probably go out and pretty much finish this off, because I should be able to get another like 12 in today. Okay, it's time, my friends. We should, if we exit out of here, have 3 eggs to hatch. 1, 2, 3, okay? 23 eggs. We've got a handful more to hatch. We're gonna walk around right now and work on this other quest, which is 8 more raids with Zacian in our party. We're in Santa Monica. That shouldn't be hard to do. Hisuian Growlithe, done. +1. Shiny. Sneasel dead. +1. Unknown with boosted shiny raids down. That, got another egg. Hatched. Bam! That brings us to 24. Mega Charizard, done. 36. Solgaleo down. 37. Mega Charizard down. And the check, that is 38. Sneasel down. 39. 1 more raid to go. And the final raid, win 40 raids. Done. Done. That's so exciting. It's Solgaleo, which is perfect. Can't be shiny right now, unfortunately, but it can be Hundo. This one isn't. Let me catch this, and then let's freaking 15 attack. Huge success. Any eggs? Yes, dude. 4 eggs, which puts us at, didn't say. Oh, right there, 28. 28 out of 30. All right, nice. Going into Zacian, going into the hyper training. Yes, dude, that's so sick. +1 on the attack. Fantastic. See details, 15 attack. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. 15 attack, done, man. Now we just need, we have to play with our buddy. Hold on. Quick Poffin till best buddies. Nice, that's 12. Couple more days. Oh, that's so sick, dude. All right, 2 more eggs. We'll get those done for sure. And then I gotta keep track of this, dude. 55, 57. I don't know if it's CP is going up, to be honest with you, because I powered it up to level 50, but that was like when it was a different IV set. So theoretically, if the IVs are getting better, the CP should be going higher, which means I should be having to power it up more, but I'm not. So either it's powering itself up, which is great, and a great like save on Stardust and XL Candy, or for whatever reason its IVs are stuck. I don't know. You know, because you've been watching this. I don't know, because I don't remember where the IVs were, but 55, 57, I'll try to remember that. 2 more eggs to hatch. Okay, we're back, and I think we should have hatched the last couple of eggs. 1? No way. We just hatched 1. Hatch 1 egg. 29 out of 30. Brother, no shot, right? Oh, wait, the eggs are at 2. Thank you. New hyper training task. We unlocked the next one. First, though. Oh, wait, check this. Out of the eggs that we hatched, by the way, we got 100% IV Charcadet. Well, I think this is from the eggs. Yeah, 10-kilometer egg. Sick. But more importantly, if we go to Zacian and we go down to hyper training and we go to our tasks, yes, dude, we got another stats, +1 HP. This is so fun. I love the hyper training, dude. I love the hyper training. I love the golden bottle caps. It just feels like insane that I can take this Pokemon that's like mad sentimental, it's shiny, it's very, very cool, it's useful, and I can make it a Shundo, which is honestly the only thing that I care about in this game. So great, man. All right, see details, fantastic. Attack's up, HP is up. Now we have to earn 10 candies exploring with your trainee as your buddy. That's gonna take some time just because like it's 20 kilometers to walk Zacian and get a candy, but with a Poffin, it's only 10. So we can just have Adventure Sync on and then passively knock this out over the next 3 days, hopefully, while we get our 15 days of play with the buddy. We're at 5571. So yes, the CP is going up as we're doing this. This is really cool, and I think kind of a cool feature of hyper training it literally saves you rare candy and Stardust to use. That's so great. I think we're saving XL Candy and Stardust. That's the better reality that I want to live in personally. So 5571, the CP is in fact going up every time we complete one of these tasks, which is so cool. 5571, 5593, so this is still top 3 highest Pokemon, not number 1 quite yet. And then for hyper training, we have to earn 10 candies, which is the last one for HP. And then defense, we have kind of a lot to do. It's just the catching 1,500 Pokemon that will take us a while, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, next stat. Today is a very, very important day because today we're gonna load in the game and we're gonna complete a very big task. For starters, nice. I was expecting a Zacian candy, 3 eggs. It's fine though because the real vibe here, I'm gonna quick treat, give homie a Poffin. I think we actually get best buddies with Zacian today as well, which is gonna be huge if true. Let's see. Zacian found an XL candy. Does that count? We're at 5 candies. Well, either way, when we play with Zacian, a little snapshot, and then we're going to play with our buddy for the 15th day in a row. I hate these tasks, man. This is the worst. It's not even working. Oh, it worked. He ran away, and he ran back with the best buddy badge. Where is it? Where's the best buddy badge? Oh, nice little 360. He's best buddies now, right? Best friends? Or did he run away with a new IV stat and run back? I'm confused. Oh no, we're not best friends. How many more hearts, dude? I'll use Home Dog in raids today and we'll get best buddies today, but that's beside the point. Because if we go down to hyper training, as you can see, bam, +1 defense. Yes, okay, we finally got that done. Oh my God. And now we can do a couple of things here. Power up a Pokemon that shares the type with your trainee 30 times. IVs, by the way, 5582. We're almost at the second highest. Oh, and okay. I'm sure the comments already have been calling me an idiot, but basically how this works is once you power a Pokemon up to level 50, regardless of its IVs, you've powered it up as many times that you can power it up. So it doesn't matter if it's 100% IV or if it's 0% IV, when you power it up to level 50, there's no more powering up. You can only power up a Pokemon so many times. So when you improve its IVs, its CP just automatically raises. So that's how it works. What cool steel Pokemon do we have? I tagged all of my shiny 98s and like good shiny 96s so that I could bottle cap these, like silver bottle cap these guys, assuming the silver bottle cap comes out one day, and get like a bunch of easy shundos. So we have these, and there's some Pokemon in here that I actually haven't powered up that are really good, like the shiny 98 Dialga. I'm not gonna bring this up to level 50 quite yet, but we'll definitely bring it up to 40. I mean, 4,000 CP, boom, and we check that off the list. And this is a really, it's a shiny 98. Like, Dialga's really useful, man. So, perfect. And then, hyper training task, click this. Stat increase one more time, +1 defense. Yes! Catch 60 different species of Pokemon with your trainee as your buddy. Luckily, because I'm very smart, I timed this up perfectly. We have 8 hours and 7 minutes, which means we still have 4 times catch XP. So what I'm gonna do is obviously clean up and catch all the Pokemon around me really quick. And actually I'm gonna use my my Q-Rim's ability really quickly here for 10 minutes, just so that the Pokemon don't dodge when I'm trying to catch them. So it makes this whole process much easier. And the reason why I'm doing this with a lucky egg is because, as you can see, I'm at 475 million XP. I want to get to 500 million. That's a huge goal of mine. 4 times catch XP is no joke. We're talking 9,000 XP for an excellent. Missed it. And then, again, because I'm very smart, in my field research stack, I have a ton of Pokemon that I've been accumulating waiting for this. So here's a strategy for you if you're hyper training and you've got a task that's catch 60 different species while you're completing the other tasks. Basically complete field research and then flee the Pokemon so that it goes into this stack up here. So you have a bunch of different kinds of Pokemon to catch that will go towards that. So let's see how many we can check off. Oh, and there we go. Okay, I caught everything. I didn't anticipate how many duplicates I was gonna get, but we got to 31 out of 60. So I'm gonna lure, I'm gonna have my instance down, I'm gonna take these remote raids and knock off as many more species as possible.
One eternity later.
And here we are. It is hopefully the last day that we're working on the bottle caps. That's not true. Today won't be the last day. But it's been a lot of walking, a lot of running, a lot of adventure sinking, 7 out of 10 candies, which is great. 51 out of 60, 9 more. There was an event going on in Pokemon Go. There no longer is, which means we should have spawns that we weren't getting. And we might be able to honestly check off everything right now, but quickly. Oh wait, look at this. He's best buddies. Yes. We're gonna hit our Zacian with a Poffin, which is gonna like half the distance needed to walk to get a candy. I'm gonna hope that that gives us a candy. It didn't. We're at 7.7. All right. And then let me catch these couple of Pokemon to see if this actually gets us our goal. Actually, also, okay, we need a couple more, and I need to catch that Stuffle, and there's actually raids in the nearby that have Pokemon that I have not caught quite yet. So let's get those. Wait, I have a couple more. Stunky. I'm pretty sure these are the last species that we need. Jigglypuff. And the final species, I think, is gonna be this Cottony. Yes, catch 60, yes! Oh my God, okay.
Now my favorite new thing to do in Pokemon Go is go down to the hyper training and get the stat increase, +1 defense. Yes, dude. And that was one of the more annoying ones, but now it's on to quite possibly the most annoying one, which is the last one that we need. Catch 1,500 Pokemon with your trainee as your buddy and earn 10 candies exploring with your trainee as your buddy. Unfortunately, I did not bring my Go Plus, which will make this a little bit more difficult than it should be, because both things are going to require us to just walk around a ton. But I want to check it out. It should be, this is it. Oh, it's the best buddy bonus as well. I was about to say, well, Zacian is now the number one, the one that we're hyper training, the number one highest CP Pokemon in the entire account. Theoretically, once we're done hyper training it, it will be tied in CP with this Zacian, but it's a best buddy and it's our buddy, so we get a CP boost on it, which is so cool. And the IVs, dude, we're so close, man. We're so close. Almost got our first ever bottle cap Shundo. Man, that's so exciting. Okay, so now I just gotta catch a bunch of Pokemon and walk, basically. So I'm gonna go work on some other YouTube videos. I think I have to go catch that Stuffle that's over there. And I'll check back in. Maybe tomorrow we come back to the pier and we just catch everything. We'll see. Oh, finally our first shiny out of the mix. Actually, technically shiny odds in Pokemon Go are 1 in 512, so we should get about 3 shinies during this stat increase. The 249th Pokemon caught on the journey. Already getting a shiny. Hey. Okay, so that was a nice little grind. Got ourselves 1 shiny, Staryu, and we're currently at 7 out of 10 candies, even though I walked the candy. Not sure about that. And then 274 out of 1,500. I'll check back at the end of the day to see where we get. Tomorrow, we get our first bottle cap Shundo, which I'm officially coining a Shabundo. Hello, it's actually the next day. I meant to check in at the end of the day. We are at 444. Also, dude, I'm getting candies for Zacian and it's not counting. I guess I'm gonna puffin and pray. Let's see, did we get any other shinies? Oh, wow. Oh my God. This is a prolific, I've just been letting the Pokemon Go Plus do its magic. Dude, shiny Magikarp and a shiny Meryl in the wild, right? Yeah, just Go Plus. Cool, in Santa Monica and LA. All right, so far 3 shinies. Staryu is boosted right now, which is why we ended up catching that, which is great during the current event, which is the Water Festival. 2 more water shinies. Love to see it. And we're only 444 in. This might be a crazy 1,500 Pokemon. But right now, I'm gonna use Spatial Rend on my Palkia. I wanna go around, walk around and hunt Santa Monica today, but right now, as always, I'm working on a new business and project. So I have to sit down and I have to write out like a website copy and some design copy and work with some website people and like do a lot of that plus stream. So I can't leave the office today and go walk around and play, unfortunately. What I can do though, is I can use Spatial Rend, I can use an incense, and I can lure up these Pokestops around me and just let the Go Plus go to work. So I'll be curious to see how many Pokemon can we catch with the Go Plus in like however long I feel like luring all this up. But that will be the grind for the day. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Rainy Lure modules during the Water Festival event last 2 hours and they have event spawns. Oh, and I got an update, that's cool. Okay, well, once this is done updating, the plan is to lure up with Rainy Lure modules and let them run for 2 hours and just Go Plus the entire time. Totally forgot that was an option. Okay, my friends, here's the dealio. I've been luring, literally like water, rainy luring all day, incense all day. We streamed, like we've done the thing. We've had the Spatial Rend going. I've been catching as much as possible. And 861. That's a ton of Pokemon today. Like that makes our day tomorrow really easy. And tonight I'm gonna like drive home with the Go Plus on. I'm gonna go for like a pretty long run as well and have like Spatial Rend and the incense going. So I should easily be able to get to like at least 900 by the end of the night tonight, which makes tomorrow way easier. And I think we should be able to complete the rest of this, including the earn 10 candies, because I should be able to get the 8th candy tonight and then like over the next like hour or 2. And then tomorrow we should be able to complete that pretty easily. So Shundo tomorrow, we'll see. It has been a lot of walking and running and Go Plussing, including luring up my entire gym this morning with Rainy Lure modules and having my phone with my Go Plus going in the locker while I was working out. I have been grinding this last little bit so that we could get this done today, and I'm still Spatial Rend, Incense, Pokemon Go Plus active, catching absolutely everything and getting as many kilometers as possible on the drive-in, walking around in all of my commutes. Dude, we're getting this done today because if we go to Zacian, we check this big bad boy out,
and we look at hyper training, 9 kilometers, okay, we're at 9. One more to go, well, one more candy, 9 kilometers, one more candy urn to go, and 1,262 out of 1,500. We need 240 Pokemon, 238. Easy to do, I'm not worried about it, and in terms of kilometers, we've got the Poffin down, we only have 2.5 kilometers to go. I'm gonna turn the Go Plus off, we're gonna walk that way towards the Santa Monica Pier, which is already lured up, catch everything with an Ultra Ball and a Quick Catch, and get this guy to Shundo today. I'll also be dropping a star piece in the process. Oh, and check this out. We have a research breakthrough box, so why not claim this? Aerodactyl. Right here, you wanna see the strat? This is it. Quick Catch. Done. All right, let's do this. Walking on the pier, 1,300. Oh, this is cool. This is a Suian Arcanine wild spawn. So what's happening right now is there's like a bunch of random extra wild spawns, like more rare things. So we get stuff like this. Cool. End of the pier. We actually got, we're pretty close, man, but I think both of these tasks are gonna require like maybe another lap or two and possibly a round of rainy lures, which again lasts for 2 hours right now. This is the perfect time to be doing this challenge. Okay, this is the last spawn here, which will bring us to 8.8 kilometers, 1,380. Oh, also, speaking of things that we caught, I also got a shiny Phoebus off the Go Plus, and I don't know if I showed this, but I did get a Magikarp and a Marill yesterday. Maybe I'm flexing that for a second time, but that also happened. All right, 1,381. I'm gonna lure the middle of the pier up, or the top side of it, and just walk in circles till we hit 1,500. 1,400. Okay, listen, I wanted to get the Shundo on the pier because I figured it'd be sentimental, and maybe we still do that, but the problem is, things aren't spawning fast enough, even if I lure up, so we're gonna just walk down the beach. Oh, it just happened. We have officially achieved 10 Pokemon walking with our Pokemon, or 10 candies walking with our buddy as our Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Zacian found a candy. Hyper training, stat increased. Let's go, dude. 1 HP, see details. That's 15. That's 15. Bro, hyper training is the best thing ever. Also, Primal Kyogre, #1 in CP, 98. Okay, shiny Zacian, shiny 98, dude. This is so insane that, like, theoretically, you have to work for your Shundos in Pokemon Go, right? You have to, like, spend a bunch of money, you gotta do a bunch of raids, you gotta catch a bunch of Pokemon, you gotta hatch a bunch of things. Like, you're grinding to get Shundos. But, like, you're kind of just praying it happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of leaving it up to luck. This is cool because it feels like I'm actually, like, grinding towards a Shundo. I love the concept of that. And we only have a couple more Pokemon to catch, and it's a Shundo. And now since the walking is done, I can just drop a bunch of Rainy Lure modules, sit here with Spatial Rend, and just, like, eat the spawns. What a relaxing Santa Monica Pier beachy way to get this. $14.99. $14.99, and for the 1,500th Pokemon, I wanted to battle Sierra and maybe get a Shadow Shiny for it. I feel like that'd be kind of a cool way to do it, you know? Because by defeating this and catching, officially, the Shadow Trapinch, that's gonna get us there, dude. That's the Shundo. Now, my official take on hyper training and the golden bottle cap system in Pokemon Go, yes, it's expensive. I mean, we're talking $20. $20! To get a golden bottle cap, which is crazy. But I don't know, for me, for somebody who spends like $20 a day playing this game, it's definitely worth it to get a guaranteed Shundo and a really cool Shundo of like any Pokemon that I want. So I'm all for it. I like the golden bottle cap, and hopefully in the future we get silver bottle caps, which will allow you to improve one stat. So like, let's say you have a Pokemon that has 10 attack, 15 defense, 15 HP. A silver bottle cap would theoretically allow you to get the 10 attack to 15 attack, so you can get a Shundo that way too. So that hopefully will be in the future, but for now we just have the one golden bottle cap, and I'm really satisfied with my choice with it, and I think it's a cool feature. So, I'm in. There we go, Drapion down. Come on, Shadow Shiny for the 1,500th Pokemon. Please. Totally fine, because there we go, caught, and wait for it, 1,500, check. Good IVs? Terrible. Oh, this is it, dude. This is so sick. Okay. 5698 CP. Again, it's got that best buddy boost, so technically it should be 5629, but best buddy boost. Hyper training complete. Oh, no way. The hyper training course is complete. Shall we review the data? Yes, please. Yes, dude. Oh my God. Perfection. Zacian has maximized its potential, and that is our first ever bottle-capped Shundo in Pokemon Go, which I am now officially coining a Shabundo. Shiny, Osaka background, best buddy, crowned form, Zacian. And if you thought this was crazy, the video that's on screen right now is gonna blow your mind. Thanks for watching this one. I'll see you in that one.